Red House is a multifaceted project that works in a very simple way.
We're a program that supports writers by trying to bring them to Detroit and give them clean, safe places to live.
We take houses in neighborhoods that could use some support, rehab them, and then
we're going to hold a writing competition and have talented people write to us, apply.
Just like an artist colony, we accept applications from writers, but instead of just letting them stay for a month or 3 months or whatever,
we're actually just going to give them the house.
Right now, we are cleaning out this house that we bought in the Wayne County tax foreclosure auction. This is the first time I've seen inside it, actually. We got a lot of work to do. This project is going to bring together some youth contractors. We're going to do some vocational training with young Detroit builders, and we're going to use these houses as training sites. And so most of the money will be going in to provide resources to fund that training.
Here at Youth Build Detroit, we primarily focus on construction. So young people learn carpentry, rough carpentry, some finished carpentry. When Write a House contacted us, the concept first was like, I was like, I don't know. Will a writer want to live in, that neighborhood? And then we sat down and we talked and I got to know the folks that are involved. And then the more I thought about it, the more I realized, well, yeah, these are people who share a commitment that we have as a program, that Write a House is committed to housing revitalization, right? Write a house, housing revitalization, saving neighborhoods, neighborhood stabilization, and literary arts.
A lot of attention has been paid to artists in Detroit. When we read articles in the New York Times, it's always about the art in Detroit.
Detroit is one of the most fascinating places in the world right now, and there's so much dynamic change, and it's happening at the neighborhood level, it's happening in the industrial level, the corporate level, what's happening to the arts here, what's happening to real estate here. All this change is happening, and what I'm interested in is bringing in people who will become witnesses to that.
One of the things that we want to do for any writer who wins one of these prizes, one of these houses, we want to make sure that they have some sense of how things work and then leave them to get on with it.
Whether they're journalists or whether they're writing fiction or whether they're writing poetry, I think that I think any writer is going to be inspired by the energy that's occurring in the city right now.
It's a great combination, and I'm glad that we were approached and that the opportunity exists for our students and staff to be able to be a part of that, actually be able to say, we helped save this neighborhood. And, we met this awesome writer who's writing, whatever they write to contribute to the society.
People see the Detroit neighborhoods as being in crisis. And while that's true to a degree, it's also true that it's an opportunity. What we're trying to do is take the negative of vacancies in Detroit and flip it into a positive.
Why should someone give money to this campaign? You're going to support the development of a culture of writing. You're supporting someone being able to take the risk of writing whatever it is that they want to write. And I'm going to give, all the friends I know are going to give.
Number one, you'll get more bang for your buck of a project like this. Like I said earlier, you'll save a house. You'll support an artist that's making a difference with their literature. And you'll save a young person, maybe many young people, by giving them a chance to contribute in the community in the renovation work, but also by letting them know that you care enough to make a contribution to a project this creative and this outside the mainstream. So I hope you give.